Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. They find some open field. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 74 yards. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. To throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Renfro. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9. Now Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Oh, the slant connects with Devontae Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Carr going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And that's complete to Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Room here to run. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On 1st down, Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. After one, it's 9-0. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And he goes out right around the 39. So they get the 1st down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A 2nd down run for Abdullah. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down, being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your...
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Buying time to his left. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. The ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. He had to force the field goal.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down. Flush to his right. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking deep for Adams. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 27, Tua escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted. Intended for Hill. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Now Carr. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams, 39 yards.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Tyron Johnson, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. To throw his Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In search of 4 yards. Here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On play action, now Carr. He'll buy some time right. Looking left. Side, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now a play fake. Carr. That is caught inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. On play action, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And he's been throwing the ball up for grabs here early on. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. He'll try and rein things in a bit here as he starts again on first down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Exactly.